It's Thursday, October 19th, 2023, and it's about 6:45 p.m. The sun just set. Let me show you the sunset here. It just set. And I just wanted to walk among the cows a little bit. I checked the weather report. I got an email last night or this morning saying that they expect the USD blah, blah, whatever it's called, expects the drought to be gone in 3 months. So we're still in D1, moderate drought. And so I checked the weather report. Apparently tomorrow it's going to get to like 89 degrees. And then the next day 90 degrees. So Saturday will be a 90-degree day. I thought we were done with 90-degree days, but I was wrong. I was wrong. So we're going to have another 90-degree day on Saturday. And it looks like I don't see any forecast for rain in the near future. And anything beyond the near future is speculation at best at this point. So we're going to have another warm day. I thought 80-degree days were done, but apparently we're going to get a 90-degree day here in late October. Stick that in your bonnet. Anyway, yeah, so I've decided what I'm going to do. Saturday morning, I think I'm going to borrow a tractor and start moving hay bales into position. And I'm going to isolate the cows to the southwestern part of my field. And because the water's there, there's a water line there. And I'm going to move them probably every 3 days from one section to the next. Basically enough time to eat a hay bale. It might be a week, might be 3.5 days, I don't know exactly. The grass here is pretty good. I could probably go another couple days, but I don't want to. I want to leave plenty of residue behind. So, there's basically no grass in my pasture. No grass that I can graze on. Meaning there's grass, but I want to leave it behind. I don't want to eat it. So now is the time to use up whatever stockpile I have, which this is it. This is all the stockpile in the entire world that I have. I can't overgraze this either. I need this to grow back. So I need to get them off soon. And then it's hay feeding time. And we're just going to sacrifice a small part of my field so the rest of the field gets a chance to recover. We need rain. We really do. We need cooler weather. I need a chance for this cool season grass to grow. So, yeah. And these cows are going to need food. Along with the hay, I might have to feed them protein. I don't know what the protein content of the hay is, but I'll be able to tell based on what their manure looks like. If it's stacking up, then they need protein. So I'll buy some protein buckets and feed them that as well with the hay. There's some pretty decent grass here. I'm pretty sure this is ragweed. I'm very sure this is ragweed. Okay. There might be something else in there, but that looks like ragweed. So yeah, that's where I'm at. There's just no grass to graze on. I could have them graze on what's left, but what would happen is they'd graze the ground too low, and it would take that much longer for recovery to happen. And rather than getting a nice long growing season of grass, the grass will be struggling just to survive. And when it finally does come back, it's too late to really take advantage of the favorable conditions that are going to rise in the spring and the autumn here. So that's where we are. If you're wondering, right now it's about 72 degrees. It got a little bit warm today in the mid 80s, but it cooled off pretty quick. It's not going to get too cold tonight, and we're in for some warm days. So yeah, I'm glad I had this, but to be honest, it was disappointing. I believe what I did is the last time they were here, which I put them in here on August 15th. I took them out probably August 20th or 21st. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look. And then I've done like 3 rotations since then well, 2.5 rotations, I think. Either 3.5 or 2.5, something like that. And unfortunately, they ate this grass too low in this pasture, in this back 20. And so, despite the fact that we did get some rain and we had somewhat good conditions, the grass really hasn't recovered as well as the rest of my pasture. And my philosophy now, just a simple rule of thumb, is to leave enough grass behind that it can recover quickly. And if you're not confident that you can graze and leave that behind, then you need to stop grazing. Put them in a sacrificial lot and start feeding them. Either hay or feed or whatever to keep them alive. So that is where I'm at. And not much else to say on that. But, you know, droughts are not good. If I had known that we'd have 3 years of drought, I don't know what I would have done differently. Probably grazed less and fed more. Probably got rid of the cows a little earlier. But anyway. All right, guys, have a great day. Take care and bye-bye.